Hello, and thanks so much for being here. Today, we're going to walk through some ideas together, and your perspective is really the most important part of this entire conversation.
And right up front, I just want to be really clear. Your personal experience, what you've actually lived through, that is at the very heart of all of this. There are no right or wrong answers today. Every thought you have is valuable. So here's a quick look at what we'll be covering. We'll start with our goal for this session, and then we'll dive into some ideas about making information easier to understand, giving you more choice in how you connect, getting personal human support, and making sure technology actually works for you. And we'll wrap up by talking about how your story can shape the future.
Okay, so let's get started. Our goal here is simply to explore these ideas together in a really clear and straightforward way.
And the way we'll do this is super simple. For each section, I'll share a few ideas. Then I'll explain what they mean in plain language. And after that, we'll just take a moment to pause, giving you a little space to reflect on them.
Let's begin with our first group of ideas. This is all about making information as clear and easy to access as it can possibly be.
So, what if information was available in whatever format works best for you? For instance, if reading is difficult, you could just listen to an audio version instead. We're also thinking about having a clear step-by-step map of the whole journey so you always know what's coming next. That idea of simplicity would apply to the website too, using clear colors and simple fonts that are easy on the eyes. And for anyone who'd rather not be online, there could be community sessions where you can learn and ask questions in person.
To make things even clearer, there could be an easy read mode on the website, which would use very simple words and pictures to explain things. This would go hand in hand with an option to have any text read aloud. And, this is so important. We want to make sure language is never a barrier. That means having support available from translators or providing information in your first language.
Let's just pause here for a second. Thinking about your own experiences, would these ideas actually help? Is there something important that you feel is still missing?
All right, let's move on to our next section, which is all about giving you more choice and more control over how you get in touch with the organization.
You know that stress that can come with just trying to contact someone? These ideas are about trying to reduce that. The main thought is simple. You choose what works best for you, whether that's a phone call, an email, a video chat, or meeting in person. For those face-to-face meetings, we'd make sure to use safe and quiet spaces. And to help with the frustration of waiting on hold, what if you could see how busy the phone lines are in real time, so you can call when it's a better time for you?
We're also thinking about having more flexible opening hours to work better for people across different time zones. And this next one is absolutely critical for safety and privacy, putting you in total control of when and how we contact you. That control extends to offering one-on-one meetings in a place where you feel genuinely comfortable and safe.
So again, let's just take a moment to think. What would having that kind of control over how you connect with us really mean for you? Okay, now technology and different options are one thing, but sometimes you just need to talk to a person. So this next set of ideas is all about that, getting real human support.
Imagine walking into one of our spaces and having someone right there, ready to help you, so you never feel lost or on your own. Another idea is that right from the very first time you contact us, we'd ask what support you might need so we can get it right from the start. And here's a small thing that can make a huge difference. If we have to transfer your call, a staff member stays on the line with you until you're connected. You're never just dropped.
We know that some of these conversations can be really difficult and stressful. That's why one idea is to make sure you can always have a support person with you during those moments. We also want to provide simple, clear information on how to resolve any issues that might pop up. And finally, we could work directly with community leaders to design our services to make sure they are truly built on real, lived experience. Thinking about your own journey, what kind of personal support would have made the biggest difference for you? What would have helped you feel safe and helped you feel heard?
Our last group of ideas is about technology. And the whole goal here is to use technology to make things easier, not more complicated.
We all know how frustrating it is to wait on hold. So what if a smart callback system could just tell you the wait time and then send you a text right before it calls you back? Another idea is having a progress bar, kind of like tracking a package delivery, so you can always see exactly where you are in the process. And for any online forms, imagine being able to pause, save what you've done, and come back to it later without losing anything.
To make that very first step feel less overwhelming, a fast form could let you get started with just the bare minimum of information. We could also use technology like voice-to-text to help fill out forms, which would be a big help for anyone who finds typing difficult. And what if you could change how the website looks to suit you? Maybe choosing between a more visual layout or just a simple step-by-step list.
Technology can also be about protecting your privacy and comfort. For example, you could have the option to interact with us without leaving a digital trail. No logins, no saved data, if that's what you prefer. We also think you should feel free to bring and use your own devices, like your phone or tablet, in any of our spaces.
So, with all of that in mind, how could technology make this whole process feel genuinely easier for you? Or maybe more importantly, how could it make it feel safer?
So, we've walked through all the ideas, and as we start to wrap up, I just want to talk for a moment about how your story and your feedback are what will shape everything that happens next.
The most important thing to remember is this. It doesn't matter if your feedback is a short comment or a longer story. Every single piece of it helps us build a better system for everyone. All voices are equal.
So, on behalf of everyone involved, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your time, for your trust, and for considering these ideas with us today. We really do look forward to hearing your thoughts in Workshop 3.